Hello friends, Iceberg out at Dillon Brothers Motorsports, and today I have this beautiful 2020 Indian Roadmaster Dark Horse. First and foremost, I'd like to apologize if there's a little echo in the audio. I forgot my microphone. So anyways, once again, apologize for that. Hope you can hear me clearly. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get started and talk about the heartbeat on this motorcycle, where you have the 116 cubic inch air-cooled Thunderstroke engine. These engines are absolute beasts on these motorcycles. If you have not had the opportunity to ride one of the newer Indians with that 116 Thunderstroke, you are missing out because they are an absolute blast. This is going to have a 6-speed transmission, and the final drive on this motorcycle is belt. All right, let's go ahead and talk about some of the amazing upgrades that have been done to this motorcycle. First and foremost, you have the high flow intake on this bike, and then you have the wonderful slip-on exhaust here. This is really a nice and perfectly tuned motorcycle, so you really upped the horsepower on this incredibly powerful motorcycle as it is. And I am going to take the opportunity right now to fire this bike up so you can hear that exhaust system. I really love that wonderful low throaty rumble that this exhaust system has, and you're really wringing its neck out there. It sounds absolutely amazing. Very nice addition onto this 2020 Roadmaster. Let's go ahead and move up and talk about the inside of the fairing here, where you have the mid-rise handlebars have been put on here. Very comfortable setup, especially if you're a little bit taller. I'm 6'1". When I took this bike out for a ride, I felt my arms were in absolute perfect positioning. Another nice touch on here is that you have the aftermarket Arlen Ness mirrors, really complementing that entire look up front here. And then of course, you have the premium Ride Command infotainment center. 7-inch beautiful touchscreen screen on here. Tells you everything you need to know about your motorcycle. Plus you can Bluetooth all your phone to it, get your tunes running through it. Then you do also have the upgrade of the premium audio system in here as well. So this sound system on this motorcycle is incredible. And one of the nice touches, we're going to kind of talk about some more of the accents that have been put on this bike, but you have the powder coated gold inlays around the speaker, kind of complementing in that inner fairing. Speaking of the gold, let's go ahead and move down to the wheels and rims. We have the all powder coated gold rims on here. I love the contrast on this motorcycle. Love how that gold plays off that matte white finish on here. Looks absolutely incredible. One note I would like to touch on is I'm sure you are seeing them. As you can see, there are decals that have been put onto this motorcycle. These decals, I personally think they look fantastic, but if you are a person who does not want these decals, they will come off without any damage to the paint. So something to think about. Don't let the decals put you off on the motorcycle if they're not your thing. As I said, they will come off without any harm to the paint. Let's continue on with the upgrades on this motorcycle, and sticking up front, moving to the front of the fairing where you have the full LED projector headlight upgrade on there. This is an incredibly white, hot light on here. Incredible vision during the night, and even during the day, the cars and traffic are definitely going to be able to see you coming down the road. You have the nice touch of it, all blacked out accents for the housing around the light, and moving down where you have the rider and passenger premium floorboards on here as well. That very nice touch of chrome with the Indian logo sitting right in those floorboards. Wonderful touch, very nice comfort for the rider and extra comfort for the passenger as well. Speaking of your passenger, moving back to the extremely comfortable tour pack on here. When I took my wife for a ride on this bike, she absolutely loved sitting in this. It was just kind of a nice little recliner. She almost fell asleep back there. Nice thing about this tour pack as well, it is a quick detach. So if you are just bombing around solo and want to streamline the bike and kind of give it a really nasty, aggressive look, this tour pack comes off for when you are not riding with your passenger. And of course, moving down from that, you have the extremely large and very nice looking all locking saddlebags on here as well. I very much like how Indian has done that. I love the black trim running across that matte white on there. And as I said, these are full locking saddlebags. As this motorcycle sits on our floor, survey says it has 11,010 miles on it. I would like to add a side note. This motorcycle was personally owned by a very good friend of mine, and I can tell you from personal experience and knowing the man himself, he takes immaculate care of his vehicles. This bike has been well loved and incredibly taken care of. So something that the next rider can know, we know the owner personally, I know the owner personally, and this bike has been taken care of. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and are interested in seeing this 2020 Indian Roadmaster Dark Horse, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Motorsports today. Come talk to any of our sales staff. They are all happy to help you out. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Motorsports family, thank you so much for checking out our videos. And always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.